means what? The people are going to call it as a software. The people are going to call it as what? A software. And operating system is a which type of software we are going to be called. We are going to call the operating system as what? A system software. We are going to be called a operating system as what? A system software. And why we are calling it as a system software? Suppose if you purchased a computer, and on that computer you have not installed any operating system, and on that computer you have not installed any system software called MS Office, what is the Windows or Linux or Ubuntu, such type of software you have not been installed, then is it possible to use that computer or not? It is not possible to use that computer. Why? Because every computer system and must and mandatorily needed which type of software means operating system software is mandatory. For what purpose it is mandatory means, to suppose inside your mobile phone, what is the software we are having as a OS means Android. Why by using that Android, what is the things are going to be done here means, you can install new some application, useful applications, some Gmail application or Google application you can install. Suppose if you don't want to, if you don't need those applications means, we can uninstall. And such type of suppose if you want to capture a image means, you can capture, or if you want to delete one image means, you can delete. And such type of things we are going to be called it as what? Manager. And what is the definition we are defining here means, operating system can be considered to be a what? A resource manager which manages all the resources of the what? Computer, which manages all the resources of what? Computer. And here what are the things it is going to be managed? CPU is going to be managed, RAM is going to be managed, disk is going to be managed, networks are going to be managed, other input output devices are going to be managed. And not only these hardware related things, it is going to manage what? Application softwares, device drivers. Suppose on your computer system, sound is invisible. Sound is sound, you are not hearing the sound. Then what is the thing you are going to be installed? Some audio drivers you are going to be installed. Suppose if you purchase a printer, if you purchased a printer and directly you have connected to the printer to the what? Computer system. And if you give the print means, it is not going to be worked. It is, if you give the print means, the communication is not going to be established between the computer and the printer, not established. Why? Because to establish that communication means, what is the thing we need to be installed? We need to install a printer drivers. Suppose if you connect your mobile to the computer system, some of the mobiles are not going to be connected directly. Then what is the, after connecting, it is going to ask you to install that phone drivers, that mobile drivers it is going to be installed. And here what is the such type of what are the things are going to be controlled here means, application software, device drivers, manages system security. How it is going to manage the system security means, suppose if a computer is used by the multiple users, suppose the other person don't want to we want to hide our data from other person, then what is the thing you are going to be assigned for your computer system? You are going to assign something as what? User ID and password. For your computer system, what is the thing you are going to be assigned? User ID and password. Such type of managing we are going to be called it as what? System security. We are going to be called it as what? Manages what? System security. And handles access by the what? Different users. Suppose a Google server is there, that Google server is going to be accessed by the what? Different users. And what is the thing for that? What is the thing is needed here means, initial thing is needed here means operating system. And without the operating system we cannot do anything on a computer. That's why we are calling it as what? It is the most important system software. We are calling it as what? It is the most important system software. And what are the popular operating systems we are having? Windows, Linux, Android, Macintosh, and so on. These are the things we are going to be called it as what? Operating systems. And what is the primary thing is going to be done by the operating systems here means, what is the primary thing is going to be done by the operating systems here means, to provide the services for what, building and running application programs. And what is the just now we have been discussed, these are the activities are going to be done by the what, operating system, managing the applications, managing the resources. And operating system acts as an interface between the what, user and computer, and computer software and hardware. And operating system acts as an interface between the software and hardware. Our operating system is going to act as an interface between the what, user and the computer system. And here what are the things, what is the things, other things are also being managed here means, multiple application programs need to be run. The operating system decides the order of execution. Suppose if you double clicked on my computer, and immediately you have clicked on browser, which one is going to be opened first means, my computer is going to be opened first, browser is going to be opened second. Why? Because we have clicked second. Depending on the priorities, it is going to be executed. Such type of things are going to be done by using the what, operating system. And here operating system means what, to the user, through which the user can interact with the what, computer. It acts as an interface between the what, user and the what, computer. We are calling it as what, operating system. And what is the other things it is going to be done here means, jobs, whose job is to take commands or input from the user for operating system to the what, process. Operating system to the what, process. And it is taking the input from the user and giving the output back to the what, user. It is acting as in a mediator between the what, mediator between the what, user and computer, user and computer system. It acts as in a mediator between the what, user and computer system. And here what are the different kinds of operating system user interfaces we are having? What are the different types of, if a system is containing an operating system software, then only it is going to be, we can manage, we can install or we can uninstall different types of application softwares. And what is the other things we need to remember for the operating system is, operating system is a software which acts as an intermediator between the what, computer and computer system and the user. And operating system is in a software which is used for what, managing the resources on the what, computer system. Operating system is a software which is used for what, managing resources on the what, computer system. And such type of thing we are going to be called it as what, operating system. And what are the different types of user interfaces are there inside the operating system? And one if you are interacting with the computer system using command prompt means, you are going to be called it as what, command based interface. If you are interacting with the with a command based interface means, command prompt means, you are going to be called it as what, command based interface. And if you are interacting graphically, for my computer you are having something my computer icon, for printer we are having some printer type image. By clicking that, we are unable, the user is seeing the icons and he is understanding how to interact with the computer means, such type of interaction we are going to be called it as what, graphical user interface. Graphical user interface. And which type of thing we are going to be called is called as a what, touch based interface means, suppose nowadays inside the smartphones we are using something as what, directly by using the touch we are opening any kind of window, any kind of window, with the touch we are interacting with the machine. Then such type of interface we are going to be called it as what, touch based interface. Or some people are going to use what is the with the computer system, how they are going to be interacted means, by using the voice based. Suppose inside the contacts there are names we are having, he is unable to type, but by using the okay, it is going, he is going to assign the task by using the what voice. Open open xyz contact means the computer, by hearing that voice, it is going to open that xyz contact. Nowadays we are seeing this voice based interface inside the what some if you are using a Hotstar stick, if you are using a Amazon stick, means nowadays the people are using, calling something as what Alexa, open some YouTube video songs. If you how you are going to give the input means you are going to give the input by using the what voice based, and such type of interface we are going to be called it as what voice based interface. And what is meant by the gesture based interface means nowadays some people are going to keep the passwords as what image, some people are going to keep the password as what face recognition, such type of things the people are going to be indicated. And the computer is going to sense if that face has been recognized means what automatically it is going to open. Or inside the Facebook if you upload a image, uh, inside that image one person is existed who is having already account inside the Facebook. Already his images, some of the images has been uploaded inside the Facebook, then automatically it is recognizing that person name, who is that person, it is going to show. And such type of interface we are going to be called it as what gesture based interface. We are going to be called it as what gesture based interface. What are the different types of user interfaces are there for the operating system means command based interface, graphical user interface, touch based interface, voice based interface, and gesture based interface we are going to have. And on the operating system, by using the operating system, what are the things are going to be managed, what are the things are going to be managed. Suppose a computer system is capable of executing only 10 applications at a time. One computer system is capable of executing how many applications at a time means 10 applications. Suppose already you have working on 10 applications. Suppose if you are opening a 11th application, if you are opening a 11th application, if you are opening a 11th application means what is the thing it has to delete here means inside the 10 applications, which one is idle for long time, that application is going to be removed, and this 11th application is going to be inserted into the memory and it is going to be processed. And such type of managing we are going to be called it as what process management. Process management nothing but what concerns on the what management of what multiple processes, how the multiple applications are going to be executed, how the information is going to be changed, shared from one process to the other process. Such type of managing things we are going to be called it as what such type of managing things we are going to be called it as what process management. We are going to be called it as what process management. And memory management means what inside the computer, how it is going to manage the memory means suppose inside your smartphone you are having a WhatsApp. Daily you are going to receive huge amount of data. And suppose to manage our system bit means what it is going to show one message as what mm, memory memory exceeded, like that we are going to get one alert message. Then automatically what is the user is going to do means he is going to delete unwanted files, he is going to be deleted. And such type of managing we are going to be called it as what memory management. And what is the memory management is going to be concerned here means concerned with the main memory means maximum memory is occupied or utilized by the what large number of processes. Maximum memory is occupied or utilized by the what large number of processes. And large number of processes uh, while keeping track of what each and every location within the what memory as free or occupied. And it is if it is containing the information about the location where that file is existed, when that file has been created, when what to do when the user has double clicked, such type of thing we are going to be called it as what, memory management. And here what is the file management? File management nothing but what, you are going to create a file on the computer system. Sometimes you are going to delete, or sometimes you are going to assign protection. Suppose you want to hide the data from the others, means you are going to keep something as what, user id and password for that file. And such type of managing things we are going to be called it as what, we are going to be called it as what, file management. And file management and protection is a crucial function which is used inside the what, file management. And uh, uh, okay, suppose you have assigned something as what, you have created one file, that file is only being accessed by you, not others to access, means you are going to keep some assign some security. Then automatically the computer system is going to, whenever the other user is double clicking on that, means it is going to ask some user id and password, whether uh, whether you itself is opening or some other person is opening. Some other person is opening, means he don't know the user id and password. So it is, so the computer machine is not going to allow that person to access that particular file. And such type of management we are going to be called it as what, file management. And device management means what, suppose if you are connecting some device to the computer system. And just now we have been discussed as what, suppose I have purchased a printer, and I have connected that printer to my computer. It is not going to work directly. Then to make the printer to work from my computer system means we need to install some device drivers that related to the related software for that particular device we are going to be installed. Then only the after successful installation only it is going to make the communication between the computer and the what, printer. And such type of management we are going to be called it as what, such type of activity we are going to be called it as what, device management. We are going to be called it as what, device management. And here what is the under the device management itself, what is the other thing also being comes and means what is the security is going to come. And on your mobile, suppose if you want to install a new application, but you are not having this space, then it is going to mention something as what are the unused softwares for a long period of time. Then whatever the unused softwares are there, you are going to uninstall, and you can install a new software. And such type of management we are going to be called it as what, we are going to be called it as what, device management. We are going to be called it as what, device management. And here what are the different types of under the operating system, what are the things you need to be remember here. Operating system means what, and operating system user interfaces means what are the different types of management functions of operating systems means what, you need to be explained. You operating system user interfaces means you need to remember command based interface, graphical user interface, touch based interface, voice based interface, gesture based interface. These are the things you need to remember. And management means process management, memory management, file management. These are the things you need to be remember under the what, these are the things you need to be remember under the what,
Operating systems.
okay, under the what, operating system file management. Okay.